This is a practical video that shows you exactly how to navigate these things that we have learned in today's class. How do you optimize practically your Facebook profile, Facebook personal profile? Now, when you open your Facebook app, this is the interface that you get to see, just as it shows on my screen. Now, to go to that part that gives you the opportunity to begin to edit the necessary information that you want to put up on your profile, you click on the image that is my profile picture that is just before this row, which has what's on your mind. Now, my picture right before that row is what I tap on, and as soon as I tap on it, it takes me to my profile. Now, when I come down to this particular page of my profile as it shows on my own phone screen, I come down here where I have edit profile. Now, once I tap on edit profile, it then takes me to my profile back end where I can now edit everything from the beginning to the end of what I want people to see when they stumble on my profile. As you can see, the first thing there is profile picture. You want to quickly change your profile picture if it is not what you want it to be based on the information you've gathered from this class. The next thing is your cover photo. The next is your bio. We already spoke about all those things in class. The next thing are your details. These details is where you have the about me section, which we spoke about in class as well. Of course, when you want to edit any of these sections, just click on this edit option that you have on the right side of the headers of each category. At the right side of bio here, we have edit. At the right side of details here, you have edit. So each time you click on the edit option, it gives you the leverage to change the information that you already have there. The same thing applies. Cover photo at the right side there, you have edit. So scrolling downwards, you see we have hobbies. Under hobbies, you go to click on the edit button and then put in the hobbies that actually match the personality type or the hobbies that are related to what you want people to see when they stumble on your profile. Now, where we spoke about story highlights, this is a section of story highlights that is tagged featured on my screen presently. So when you are editing in at the back end, it is categorized as featured. So you can edit it, and when you are editing it, ensure that each story you are putting up has its own name. Just as you can see mine here, I have testimonials, I have volunteer at FUF, that's the name of the foundation I volunteered for, and the other one at LLTYB. These are just abbreviations of the foundation or of the event that I actually volunteered for. So the options there to write out the names in full might not allow you. Your Facebook will not allow you to write out those names in full. So you want to abbreviate where necessary and put the vital information first. And when you want to, probably after you have created your featured posts, and then as time goes on, you want to add more features, more story highlights, you simply come back to this very page of your settings and just tap on this new. Once you tap on new, it creates another story highlight for you. But if you want to add to the already existing ones, don't tap on new, just tap on either of the posts that you already have, that is either of the story highlights you already have, so that you can easily add on those where necessary. So other things include your links. Here is a part of your about me section where you can add the links to other social media handles of yours so that it can also become clickable. So basically this is where it ends. And down here you have edit your about info. So you tap on it and then it still brings you further to where you can share your experience. This is what we spoke about in class the other time. So when you're adding your work experience, it's also the place where you get to add information that concerns your page, so that it can make your page clickable to those who have interest in navigating to your page. So as you can see on the first part here, it's just like a regular CV. So how you arrange it based on the dates you supply, Facebook automatically, rearranges it so that the most recent date is put first and others fall behind. So as you can see right on my screen, I have Chief Executive Officer, CEO, and founder at McP Automobile Parts. Now quickly, let me show you how you go about this. I click on this option that has a pen on it. That's what I want to tap on right now. That's the first option for McP Automobile Parts. I click on that pen, and then it takes me to edit workplace. So when I edit, you can see how I positioned this information so that it shows on my profile the way I want it. So the first thing you supply is the name of the business. If you are using this for your business page, the first thing you should supply is the name of your business, the exact way it appears on your business page. Don't try to change anything, because if anything is changed, it becomes unclickable. That is, people will not get to have access to click it so that it can take them to that page of yours. So you want to be very sure that you use the exact name you used while creating your business page. And then underneath it is where you supply your title. If you are the CEO of the business you're running, if you are just a staff in the company you're working, basically just put in the title, the designation that you have in that particular business. And then other options there are what anybody can fill. If it is somewhere you're working presently, you want to leave this option to be ticked with a blue button right there. And then you supply the date if you wish to. And do not forget, like I said, if you want it to be seen or to be shown to the public or to be seen by the public, ensure that on this last row here where you can see public, it remains as public. If it is an information that I do not want the public to see, I tap on this public option here, and it gives me the option of who I want to see this particular information. If it is for the public, you tap on the public. If it is for friends alone, you tap on friends alone. If it is just information you want to see for yourself, or you just want to save on Facebook but you don't want anyone to see it, you use the option of only me. And then whatever goes on, see more gives you other options that you might want as an interest of yours. So this is basically how we edit and optimize our personal profile. And once we are done, do not forget to save your options so that it comes out perfectly as you desire it to be.